Ladies and gentlemen and everybody in between, I am back with somebody else's hair, and guess what? It's another cozy night and get ready with me. Clink, 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 clink. How are y'all doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm doing great, girl. I got myself a little bit of tea. This is a spiced apple tea with a little bit of Martinelli's apple juice. Get you some Martinelli's apple juice. I know most people have tried it, but it is amazing. If you haven't been here before, what we do here on Cozy Night Ends is basically, girl, we get dressed from rooter to hooters and we talk about a whole bunch of nothing, girl. We just chat, catch up, and do a little hair, do a little makeup, get cute, then go to bed. If you like videos like this, obviously, I'm gonna go ahead and ask you now. I'm gonna go ahead and beg now. Can you subscribe and hit the post notification bell? Because it's a good time over here, girl. My mouth is dry. Maybe I'm tongue-tied by how bad I look. Maybe I'm tongue-tied by this wig because look, come on. This time, if you can find the lace, still keep it to yourself. Look how pretty this scalp is. And can you believe that this is a full lace wig? Yeah, part it. In order to style this wig, I wanted to do like more of a romantic sort of date night look. So I wanted to give red lip today. Shout out to Lip Bar for the red lip. They have the best red lips. Oh my God. Give me Betty Boop. You know what I'm saying? Betty Boop Boop Blue. Betty Blue. Before we go ahead and get into all the chatting and the makeup and stuff like that, I need to say thank you to Xrsbeautyhair for providing this wig to me and sponsoring this video. So we're going to go ahead and style this wig. I'm going to show you what it looks like straight out of the box and how to work a full lace wig. And then after that, we're going to go into the face. Something very simple, easy, pretty. You know, just, you know, a little concealer, a little blush, a little contour, a little, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. Then we're going to chat. If you want to get more information about this hair, please keep on watching. And then I'll be back to do the face. Okay, y'all, let's go ahead and get started with how the wig is packaged. It's going to come in this Xrsbeautyhair box. And inside that box, of course, you'll receive your wig, but you also receive gifts and tools to make this wig look good. So you get an elastic band, baby hair brush, comb, all that type of stuff. But you also get this gorgeous wig. Now, let me tell you what this wig is. This wig is the Real Human Hair HD Full Lace Yaki Straight Clean Hairline Wig with bleached knots. It's in the style number FLW08. It is 20 inches long and 150% density, but she is thick 150% density. Now you can see, like I said, this wig is a full lace wig, so you can part her anywhere. We're still not going to do the ball cap method because why do we need the ball cap method when we still can part it anywhere and it still looks good? Now, when I pop this wig on, you can see that the hairline is already pre-plucked. Those knots are not only bleached, girl, they are bleached, honey. And then when you part the hair all the way back, there's like a lining on the inside. It's double lined for it to look like scalp in the bite. Girl, they got you covered. Now let's go ahead and cover up this wig and get this hairline done. We're not covering up, girl. We're about to make this thing look good. So we're going to go ahead and use a wax stick, the Xrsbeauty wax stick, to help flatten the hairline. I'm adding the wax stick to the hairline and going in with my Red by Kiss hot comb to flatten it and make sure it looks like it's growing out of the scalp. And when I tell you it was easy peasy lemon squeezy, girl, that was it. One and done. So the next step is to go ahead and cut the lace on this wig. Now this is a full lace wig, so this is going to take a couple of steps to do. So what I like to do is take my Annie shears and I go in first by cutting that hairline around the front first and shaping it around my ears. Because the ears on full lace wigs, because I have a small head, they kind of go over my ears. So I have to be able to cut it a certain way. So we're just going to go ahead and put the wig up. I cut it around my ears first just to make sure it's the perfect shape. And then we pop the wig off and then we cut around the bike. Now, the great thing about this full lace wig is that it does come with adjustable straps in the back and it comes with combs on the inside. So I don't really have to worry about attaching the wig in the back because it still looks good. And I'll go ahead and show you that later. So in order to apply this wig, I'm going to go ahead and use the Boho Liquid Gold Gel to go ahead and lay this wig down. If you haven't tried this before, girl, I'll use it. I'll link it down below because I use it all the time, and when I tell you I fall in love with this stuff, yes ma'am, they did their thing with the Boho Liquid Gold. Now I'm just going to go ahead and apply the lace. Now one thing you need to remember with Xrsbeautyhair wigs, especially these clean hairline wigs, is that the lace is very, very fine and thin. Don't stretch it too much because, girl, you will end up with a wrinkle on your forehead, girl. Botox won't be able to fix that. So you need to make sure you don't pull it too taut because it's going to wrinkle up because the lace is so soft. So just like lay it lightly And I still got a little wrinkle. I had to be careful, but you weren't able to tell, girl, because I finessed my thing. So I did it all the way across the hairline. I applied the gel over the lace. And next, because it has a little bit of a white cast, I'm going to go ahead and use the more crazy lace tint that I got from Amazon as well. And I'm just going to apply it on top of the lace to make sure that blends right into my skin. For some reason, the bold hold mixed with this lace gives me a little bit more of a white cast, but it's an easy peasy fix. Now, as far as getting all of that done and melting the hairline, I'm going to go ahead and take my elastic band, wrap it around the hairline, and melt it on down and let that color seep on through the lace. And baby, when we get done with this, it's going to look good. Now, next, I need to go ahead and trim this hair. Now, this is 20 inches long, but I had to check the length. Girl, check the description box once again, because I was like, girl, this is a lot of length for 20 inches. But girl, they was being generous and whatnot. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and layer the hair. Y'all know how I like to cut my ends. That's my little hack for cutting my ends. And most of the time it's even, or you can't tell. The next hack that I like to do is make the hair layered at the top. And I'm not good at cutting like that. So I part the hair in the crown into 3 sections and I cut them down individually, shorter and shorter. And then for the front part, I like to do a little triangle and then twist it on up. And once you twist it, you cut it, and that's how you get a really, really good layer. And I point cut into it to make it look, you know, like layered up and stuff. You know what I mean, girl. It looks like it's supposed to give like curtain bangs without the curtain bangs. You know what I'm saying? Like, it look good once you finish it. Like, usually straight hair, you're not really sure how it's gonna turn out, but this time, oh yeah, she ate. She ate. Now for the sides, we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. I just pulled the hair forward and I cut it. Girl, I'm being lazy at this point. So I'm just going to cut it on down. And I part it in 3 sections as well. So I do one big section, part that down into the second section, and part it down into the first section. And then we're done. Really, really easy. And I still get the layeration that I need without it looking choppy and chunky. And this time, like on the sides, I kind of slide the scissors down to make it look like, I don't know, layered, girl. You know what I'm saying? In the end, it always ends up looking good. So we're just going to keep layering until it's complete, because next we need to go ahead and get into this part and make sure it is settled in and laid down. So once that's all the way done, we're going to go ahead and grab our hot comb. This is the Red by Kiss hot comb, and I'm just going to go in and hot comb inside that part and get it flattened. Girl, I forgot that wig cap and the band is thin, and girl, I burned my head. I burned my head, but that's okay, girl. Look at this hairline. When I tell you that lace tint be tinting, now I tinted her a little bit too much, but she's eating. That hairline is eating. So we're just going to go ahead and part all the way down the hair and section it off, because next, you already know what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and braid this hair down. See, y'all didn't know what we was going to do, because this hair, it has a good partation. I want to go ahead and braid this hair all the way back, because I don't be getting to do that all the time and have a lot of hair on my head. I didn't realize how thick this hair was until I actually braided it. Look how hyped up that braid is, girl. It's like, it's super, super high off the head, girl. It's crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and do both sides, braid it all the way back, just so y'all can see how y'all can wear this hair and the versatility of this thing. So I braided it all the way down, and I wanted y'all to see how the part looks in the back, and it looks so natural. It looks so good. I wanted to go ahead and spread out a little bit more of the lace tint, because the lace tint was looking a little bit more concentrated on the hairline, and I needed it to look a little bit more, you know, realistic on the whole hairline. It don't look good to have just a little dark strip on the front and it be light in the bite, girl. No, ma'am. So we also need to define our part, because obviously y'all can see my wig cap, because I don't do the ball cap method. But the back of that head, girl, you can't tell me it's not giving scalp. I'm so excited about it. Now, next we need to go ahead and customize this hairline. I was going to do no baby hairs, but I was like, you know me, I need a little bit of baby hair. So I'm going to go ahead and take my tweezers, and I'm just going to tweeze out those little hairs there and get those super duper tweezed up and make sure they look really, really small. Girl, I almost forgot what I was talking about. Make sure they look really, really teeny tiny and small. So when I lay them down, they don't look thick. I like for my baby hairs to look like they're part of the hairline. So I did that on both sides. I just laid them on down and cut them down really short and plucked them a little bit. Girl, for some reason, my lace popped up, so I had to reapply it. But that's okay. It's an ear tab. It's easy to reapply. Not really, but all I had to do was lay down that baby hair. She was back in business. So I did that on both sides, cut them down, laid it on down. For some reason, I want to find a better way to do my baby hairs on the side because I be thinking they look too big, but I don't know how else to do them. Like, I know how I want them, but I don't know how to do them on a wig. So that's how it looks with the baby hairs complete. And I think it looks great. It looks so cute. Now we get to get into another style on this wig. Of course, once I pulled this wig down, you could see that the natural texture on this Yaki hair, it looks a little bit more like kinky, but when you feel it, it feels like a coarse Yaki, which is two different things. Like, it's two different textures. The crimps and Yaki are a little bit like close to, a little bit more close together. So I just needed to blow dry it a little bit because I wanted to smooth the hair out and take some of that volume out before we curl it. So I'm just going to use my Revlon, what is this? The Revlon One Step Blow Dryer, just to flatten out the hair a little bit. And it did a doozy on it. And since the hair was flattened out, I was like, why don't we just put this hair up in a bun? Let me go ahead and test drive this wig and see what it looks like in a bun. So I just pulled the wig on top of the head and I wanted to see what it looked like from the front to the back, friend. So we're going to pull it up in a little ponytail and wrap it around and make sure it looks like a little bun. And in the front, looks super duper cute. I love how it looks. It looks so realistic. But this back, friend, the back, all I have is an elastic band back there. That's it, girl. No one will know. Nobody's going to know. And look how it looks when I pull the hair down. Boom, bam. Thank you, ma'am. I just make sure I pull out a few of my natural baby hairs and it looks so realistic in the back. Now we finally get into styling this wig. We are in our final steps to making sure this wig is complete before we put on this makeup. So of course, we have to feature my girl. This is a cheese spinning curl. We love her. She always is featured on this channel. Girl, she almost pays rent in this house because she's here all the time. I'm always using her. So I'm going to go ahead and use my cheese spinning curl to curl this hair. I'm curling away from the face in this section. And as we move up, I'm actually going to move the curls in a different direction because I have a vision in my head. I'm not sure if it's doing it, but as you can see, you know how you curl the curls downwards on the side of your head? I was like, ooh, I could do that with a cheese spinning curl. So I curled downwards to get the style that I was looking for. So I did that on both sides. I just curled away from the face in the back, and then I curled downwards, which is more towards the face on the sides. And I'm going to take my Pantene air spray to set in these curls, but you know, Yaki hair doesn't hold curls. Either way, I'm just going to spray it for good measure, and we're going to allow it to dry. It's giving very much Shirley Temple. If I walked out the door like this, the girls would be like, where are you going, girl? Church? Yes, girl. It looks like it was giving church hair, the way we used to wear our hair on Sundays. So cute. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and fluff those curls out. And look how pretty this hair is. It looks so gorgeous, so pretty. The curls looked amazing. The hairline is gorgeous. And I love the versatility of this wig. It's perfect for spring for the girls that want to be able to get their hair off their neck, friend. So I'll go ahead and leave a link for this unit down below. And of course, I'm going to leave a coupon code for the girlies that are interested. You know it's vacation season, so go ahead and save your coin. Now let's go ahead and get into the face and let's get a little messy. Let's chat, okay? So grab your snack.